Hey, so what's good, y'all? I just wanted to get on here and do a little solo video. Maria said that it'd probably be best if we start doing little videos here and there that just showcases just us alone and not so much the entire like D and knee aspect of it, but every so often just a little bit of D, a little bit of knee. So I just figured that this month is a very important month to me. A lot of times I do get a little bit down when it comes to it, and that's because if some of you have figured out, by watching some of our videos throughout the year, and so we don't only just have Michaela, I do have a son from a prior relationship that I just don't really get to see. And so it is a little bit of a sore subject for me because his birthday is in April as well as Michaela's. And it's just one of those things where, throughout the years, the relationship has been a little bit more strained. I don't really get to see him or anything like that. Sometimes it'll be a year, 2 years before I get a chance to see him. And it's been about a year and a half now, 2 years since the last time that I've seen him. And it doesn't really look like there's going to be any chance for me to see him anytime soon. Every year on his birthday, no matter what, I always take some time and I just write him something, whether it be like a little note, a song, a poem, just anything to kind of ease my mind a little bit. But then also, hopefully one day if I do get to reconcile and work on our relationship, I'll be able to show him that it wasn't something to where I wasn't thinking about him or, I didn't want to be around or anything like that. So I just figured, normally I never record these. I never, make that big of a deal out of them, so to speak. I kind of just do it for me because it's kind of therapeutic. But since it did come up that Maria was like, hey, you should just do something, as a solo situation as opposed to the D&E dynamic duo, I just figured, screw it. I'll throw this out there and let you guys kind of, see exactly what goes on in my mind, what sometimes is kind of taking place with fathers who are pretty much removed and estranged from their children. And I won't entirely say it's through no fault of my own, but, the relationship that I had with his mom and everything like that, and had even after we decided to split, definitely put a strain on things. And at this point, it just feels like he's kind of the only one, not really he's the only one suffering, but he's the largest sufferer in this situation. But yeah, I don't know. So he just turned 9. So this one I just entitled 9. And I don't know. I was very emotional earlier this month, so I'm gonna try not to get too emotional when I'm repeating this for you guys. Like I said, normally it's just something that I keep to myself, but I figured, I would just share it this year. So here it goes. 9. I can only imagine what's going through your mind. Where your pops is at? What the fuck happened to his spine? Did he wake up one day and suddenly lose his mind? Does he feel like all of a sudden you're undeserving of his time? I can relate because those feelings used to be mine. Waking up on these days to no call, this shit'll blow your mind. Angry and upset, all you know is he let you down. But there's another side to this mess. One day, you can ask around. I shed a tear for every time officers told me to turn around. Fighting for you got me convicted of a crime. No contact orders, turned to faded smiles. Skype visits missed, my calls steady decline. He's with his stepdaddy now, he'll call you when he's got time. 1 year turned to 2, the distance turned to thousands of miles. Offers for you to be flued out decline, cause I live in another world. Your mom's still mad that I chose another city's girl. I thought shit would change, she got a man and she's happy. But last time I reached out, wouldn't give me the chance to prove I'm your pappy. I laid out the blueprint, said exactly what I need, what the court's asking to help to prove paternity. Is she embarrassed because it involves a few men? I don't want to be on no Maury shit, I just want to see my son again. Trust has been an issue since the day that she took you. Our relationship failed because of all the hoops that I've been through. My stamina couldn't last on the mental gymnastics. I'm trying to move forward, but my memory's too active. To the long nights that I cried, my firstborn hit with jaundice. I was there from the start. Why the hell would I want this? Soon you'll hit an age where we'll be able to have a conversation, one where I can help us rebuild. I just pray you have the patience. And that's that. So that's a little bit more personal. You know, a lot of times I kind of try to keep it lighthearted, as you see through all of our videos and things like that. But that's just kind of a glimpse into my situation. Hopefully, if there's other fathers that's out there that feel, you know, alienated, you know, and you know, you might be having your children kept away from you through whatever means or whatever the case may be, that might be a little bit empowering for you. You know, hopefully you'll have more of a legal standing that, you know, you can help yourself get through that situation. You can contact lawyers or whatever the case may be and try to fight for your rights, try to fight for custody. Unfortunately, in my situation, I don't really hold any cards. She pretty much has all the cards in this situation. So it's just one of those things where I just hope that one day, once he does get older, he can, you know, decide that he wants to be in contact with me or whatever, and we'll just kind of just try to mend things from there, let the chips fall where they may. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it short though. Thanks you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Like I said, this is a very first for me to kind of be so insightful. Yeah, and I just hope that it gets somebody else through the way how these writings helped me get through. All right, one love, y'all.